Don't think when we talk about vices, it is only Yahoo boys. There's actually more Yahoo people in government than there is in outside. Because we have turned the entire country into a crime scene, where people inside are stealing, people outside is stealing.
So guys, Mr. Peter Obi was a keynote speaker at the Nexfold graduation, and he used that opportunity to talk to the graduating students, encouraging them to be good representative of the Nexfold school in the society. He told the students to use the knowledge they have garnered so far to transform the country, to make the country to become a better place for everyone. Mr. Peter Obi then used that opportunity to tell the Nigerian security agencies that they should focus their attention more on the people in government, because over time we have seen that they have deviated from their main role of arresting public offenders to going on the people on the street, especially the EFCC. Mr. Peter Obi said that we have more Yahoo boys in government than we have on the street. It is a job of the EFCC and other security agencies to ensure that they bring every corrupt officials to book, but they've left their duty to going after corrupt politicians and going after petty Yahoo boys who do not even pose any economic and political risk to Nigeria. Anyway, listen to Mr. Peter Obi's full speech.
Production and for the invitation, and he's told you why I'm here. It's just to make sure, you know, there's people you don't want to cross their path. And I happen to have, imagine me standing between Obi and Bola. You don't know what these two women represent. They are one of the best globally. And they are people who have courage. You know, sitting as a governor, when Obi calls, you just keep imagining what he's going to say. Because there are people who can tell you, you know, when you do the job I did in Nigeria as governor, what happens to you that you won't believe is that you meet 10 people, but 11 will tell you you're doing well. Even when you know you're doing the wrong thing, they will tell you you're doing well. So when you have people like Obi calling you, you know you're not doing well. And of course, Bola, as governor, one day I came back from the UK. I was rushing to catch the Enugu flight for 7 a.m. And I decided to jump the queue. Unfortunately, that day I wasn't lucky. Bola was with me. Bola said, Peter, come and key up, please. And that is the type of person that spoke to you today. When I listened to her, I told Obi, you've had a keynote speech. I'm only going to add to what they are doing. For me, let me start by most sincerely thanking those who are behind this university. Honest to you, I never heard of it. You know, I live in the village, like I said. I'm a trader. So, I live in Onitsha. So, we only hear news when we come to township. And when Obi invited me and they said, I said, what is this university about? And I'm surprised when I came in here and see this number of Nigerians graduating. I felt happy. So I said thank you. I thank you, Obi, for being part of this. I thank all those who are part of it and everything. I thank Bola for her speech, and I see a brother of mine who is also a wonderful fellow I met in the university, former Minister of Trade, a good Nigerian. And to you, where do I start? You've listened to everything. Mine is just to add by saying a big congrats to all of you that are graduating today. congrats to your parents, your guardians, and all those, like I said, that made it possible for you to go through this. I've been asking my brother, how does this university work? And how much do they pay? Because I like knowing the price before I get involved in anything. It's very important. And he's been telling me, and I said, you obviously have somebody who helped to market the university. If that is how you pay, and I asked him, can somebody go and pay when you graduate? So, wherever I am, I want to make inquiry. But honestly, listen for it's taking about leadership and igniting the future. Leadership is something that is not rocket science, but it's difficult. It's difficult because of what Paul and God has mentioned here. Being able to have that character, strong character, to be able to resist the ability not to do the wrong thing. To be able to have that sense of value that this is wrong, this is right, is very difficult. Especially in our own situation, where what people value is the system and the society is what is wrong. Even here now, when I was coming in here, I came along with somebody. I asked people, someone said, where are your security men? How can you just be moving this like this? And I said, people are not going to kill you. That ability to say, no, this is wrong, this is right. I could have said to Bola, when will you tell them to go and cure?
On the final day of the Yobe State House of Assembly's 2025 budget sessions, the Ministry of Health and Human Services, along with its boards and agencies, present and review the revised 2024 budget performance and proposed budget for 2025. Today's session marks the conclusion of a thorough.
So leadership is the main point. You talk about change. Change is constant. It looks easy, but very difficult. Because often the people you are trying to do the change with, in this country, everything I'm going to talk is about Nigeria, are the people who don't want change. All of you come together and say, because we must work together. My brother, okay, all of them have experienced it. That people you're talking with actually don't want to do what you people are talking about. So change is difficult. And your future is what you make. I can tell you that the components of all this makes it difficult for you. But also makes it imperative that you, if you want to have a better future, it's you. You have to make that choice. I want to ignite that better future. And that's why I said my own reference will be here. And I'll tell you my own experiences. Like I told you, I read philosophy of versus Nigerian. And what I tell people that the only thing I learn from philosophy, which I apply every day, is that unexamined life is not worth living. So if you tell me anything, I want to know why I have to do it. Everything. And I'm sorry when I tell it to people, they don't like it. And I say, oh, you want to do a naming ceremony for my daughter, for my son? Why? I remember telling a teacher, when my children were in primary school, somewhere in Festac, and he said, I did birthday in schools. And every time the school will come, I say, is it part of the education? Is it part of the fees I paid? Or is it additional fee? Is it additional fee? I say, why are they celebrating? I don't even know what they will come. Leave here and ceremony on birthday. Let them read first and pass. Then they can celebrate with their money. Because I paid the fees. So, for me, it is about asking questions always. Which is what I want to say now. Always ask questions. What is the value? I know that some of you who are young, who are not married, want to do, for example, a big wedding where they close the street. Does it add to the marriage? Does it add anything of what value? You just bringing people to come and drink. Some will cause you, some cause you problem, and possibly you are going even where you bought the drinks and everything, and that brings problem to the marriage. Because when everybody is gone now, you're left with the bills, and that bill will do what? Bring problem. And all this and all that. So for me, that's what it does. Question everything. The more you ask that question, the more you're trying to deny that change. That's what's and because of it, I've chosen to learn. Like I mentioned to you, I've been going to schools. Those schools that was actually going to know whether there's anything that is in their brain that is different